Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. The airport was loud, but for a second, everything felt silent. Because when Dylan Wang stepped into the arrival gate, and just moments later, Bai Lu appeared from the same terminal, it felt like the universe was replaying a scene fans had been waiting for. Two stars who once burned the screen together in love between fairy and devil, now walking through the same airport, the same city, and maybe the same fate again. And as cameras flashed, hearts around the world skipped a beat. When Dylan Wang and Bai Lu starred together in love between fairy and devil, something beyond acting happened. Their chemistry wasn't just scripted, it was alive. Every gaze, every accidental touch, every unscripted smile, made fans believe that their connection went beyond the screen. It wasn't just a drama. It became a phenomenon. Dylan's quiet intensity met Bai Lu's radiant warmth, and together they built one of the most unforgettable love stories in modern C-drama history. When the show ended, fans didn't just move on. They carried that spark, that what if, deep in their hearts. Hashtags like Dylan Wang Bai Lu reunion and fairy and devil forever kept trending months after the finale. So when news broke that both Dylan Wang and Bai Lu had landed in Shanghai on the same day, the internet lost its breath. At first, fans thought it was a coincidence until someone noticed the subtle details. The flights landed minutes apart, the same terminal, the same hour, and similar security escort patterns. Rumors started flying. Did they come for the same brand event? Or are they just in the same city by destiny again? The terminal, once just a place of departures and arrivals, suddenly became a stage for a reunion the world didn't expect. And when both were spotted smiling not to each other, but in the same space, that was enough. For fans, that single overlap meant everything. It felt like fate was teasing the story we never stopped believing in. And that's where the real chaos began. Within minutes, clips flooded Weibo, TikTok, and Twitter. Fan cams showed Dylan in his signature dark jacket and mask, eyes gentle yet sharp, the same look that melted hearts in love between fairy and devil. Bai Lu, elegant in white and gray, walked with quiet grace. Different entrances, different timing. But somehow, their energy mirrored each other. One post said, "It's like they're in the same frame, just separated by a heartbeat." Another fan wrote, "Even the way they look at the crowd feels synchronized. It's the same rhythm, the same soul connection." And soon, hashtags like Dylan Bai Lu Shanghai, Fate Reunion, and Fairy and Devil Reunion trend across Asia. But not everyone was ready to romanticize it. Some said it was just coincidence, two top stars attending different brand events. Yet, even the skeptics couldn't deny the tension, the aura, the cinematic timing of it all. Media outlets picked up the story, carefully walking the line between fact and fantasy. Headlines read, "Dylan Wang and Bai Lu arrive in Shanghai, coincidence for chemistry." Fans reignite fairy and devil memories after airport sighting. And while both stars kept silent on social media, fans filled the silence with meaning. Because sometimes, the lack of denial speaks louder than any confirmation ever could. But the most emotional reactions came not from headlines but from fans who saw them in person that day. At Shanghai Pudong Airport, a sea of phones rose into the air. Fans screamed, cried, and some simply froze, unable to believe what they were seeing. One fan tweeted, "It felt like watching a live sequel." Dylan walked past, and then Bai Lu appeared right after. "My heart just stopped." Another whispered through tears, "When I saw them both in the same place, I realized, some stories never really end." Some tried to capture both in a single frame, and when a blurry photo finally showed Dylan's back and Bai Lu's reflection in the same shot, that image went viral instantly. It wasn't perfect. But maybe that's what made it so real. And in that moment, the airport became something more than a location. It became a memory, one that would live forever in the hearts of those who believe in them. Even days later, fans continued analyzing every second. Was Dylan's smile slightly wider when asked about his flight? Was Bai Lu's glance toward the exit more nervous than usual? Every detail became a love letter written by imagination. Because that's what fandom is. Not just believing in people, but in the possibility of something beautiful, even if it's unseen. And from that emotional chaos came something even more powerful: nostalgia. Maybe Dylan Wang and Bai Lu didn't plan this. Maybe it really was just a coincidence, two stars crossing paths in the same city. But for millions watching behind screens, it was something far more poetic. It was a reminder of how deeply stories can root in our hearts. That even after the cameras stop rolling, we still hold on to the people, the feelings, the connections they created for us. Dylan and Bai Lu were never just actors in love between fairy and devil. They were symbols of pure, aching love, the kind that fans still replay at midnight, hoping to feel that magic again. Seeing them arrive in Shanghai, the same skyline, the same night air, felt like the universe whispering, "Remember." And in a world that moves too fast, moments like this pull us back to what made us fall in love with stories in the first place. Because sometimes, it's not about who they are now, but who they were to us, the characters, the emotions, the fairy tale we once believed in. That's why this moment hit so hard. It wasn't about confirmation or gossip. It was about hope, the kind of fragile, glowing hope that fans have carried ever since they first said goodbye on screen. Maybe destiny doesn't always need a script. Sometimes, it just needs a camera, and the right two people arriving in the same place, at the same time. If this moment made your heart skip, you're not alone. Share the clip, tag your fellow fairy and devil fans, and tell us, when Dylan and Bai Lu appeared in Shanghai together again, did it feel like destiny whispered their names once more? Subscribe for more real-life fairy tales where K-drama meets reality, and emotions never fade with the end credits.